This time on Finnegan's Garage, Derek comes to pick up his new 53 Chevy truck, and we fix Mama's jet boat so that it has a bigger rooster tail, and then Derek drives it.
It was a blast. That
Briefly.
Nuts.
Derek drove it just long enough to realize he needs a jet boat.
Stop reminding me. But
I
do.
Call out to all YouTubers. Jet boat, jet boat, jet boat.
They're so fun.
All YouTubers need jet boats. It's a biological fact. Anyway, let's go fix Mama's jet boat, and then we'll take Derek for a ride. It's summertime in Georgia, and you know what that means? Wifey wants to drive her whip. Or more specifically, Wifey wants to have a cocktail while I drive her boat, which is fine. I'm not going to complain, because that there is a 21-foot Eliminator Daytona that's laid up a little lighter than most and has a ton of horsepower because we rigged it with a twin-turbo Texas Speed 432 cubic inch, I believe, LSX steel, cast iron block, aluminum PRC heads, Nelson mirror image 72mm turbos. It runs on pump gas and race gas. I have no idea what power it makes because we've never dynoed it, but I know it turns a 3A impeller in that Dominator jet drive about 6,200 RPM, which, math, more math, it's probably making 1,200 horsepower, I'm guessing, somewhere around there. And at that power level, with about 19 pounds of boost, it goes about 117 and is a ton of fun. And since the last time you saw this boat, my friend Andy Rawls built this beautiful swim step, which we have covered in crap because it makes a great shelf. And he made a ski tow for towing tubers and psychopaths behind this boat, namely my children. And so we've had a lot of fun with it, but we kind of rigged it to go drag boat racing in the beginning, and then just never ended up doing it because there's no drag boat racing near me anymore. And so we're going to make a pretty significant change here to the back of the jet drive. We're going to change the nozzle. This nozzle is the one I rigged the boat with. This was originally on Game Over. This is a nozzle by Henry Morris that will go forward and neutral, and you can adjust the angle that the water comes out up and down. It's pretty sweet. And it had one other unique feature that for a long time was pretty sweet, and that was an air bladder in here behind this ring. You'll see the slots in the ring. When you put air to it, it squeezed this down to about 2.7 inches in inside diameter. When you took the air away, the water coming through here bent these fingers back out, and it expanded to about 3¼ inches in inside diameter. What that did is, when you squeezed it down, the boat would hole shot really good, and when you open it up, it went mile per hour even better. It's a race nozzle. It had no reverse. Basically, this is forward thrust going out. When you put this down, the thrust was redirected out the sides, and it was kind of like a neutral. The boat could sit still at the starting line if you were drag racing. I put it on there because it was fun. But when my wife drove the boat, I mean, she was used to having no reverse, but it probably wasn't ideal. The other thing about this nozzle is it's a race nozzle, so there's kind of a limited range of motion in terms of up and down. This one is by Place Diverter. This is the original diverter type nozzle that most people are used to. Now this one is not the very first one. There were other ones out there, such as the Berkeley Jetivator. But this is the same kind of theory. It bends the water up to shoot a rooster tail. It bends the water down to force the nose of the boat down for the hole shot. And then, instead of being neutral, it redirects the water out the bottom and towards the rear of the boat, which gives you reverse. You open it up, it goes forward. It also has an adjustable insert here. Smaller ones for a hole shot, bigger diameter ones for top end. But these you change on the launch ramp before the boat ever goes in the water, and you kind of pick your poison. This was adjustable diameter on the fly. Pretty cool, except it broke right there.
One of
the fingers are gone, and that's to be expected. This thing's kind of edible. This deal is aluminum, so they're just going to fatigue until they break. Well, that finally broke, and I thought, well, it's broken, and wifey probably wants reverse. So got to place diverter. This should bolt right in place of that. And then when we go back out boating here, at the end of this video, you should see a big rooster tail, which will be fun. Now is a good time to exercise the demons. I think I can confidently say Blasphemi is back. Fast as hell and 100% reliable. We have survived 2 drag and drives, 3 test sessions. We have got 2nd place at Sick Week, 1st place at Sick at the Rock. I am as confident in that car as I've ever been. And because of that, I'm getting rid of all the broken stuff. I'll tell you why. I hold on to broken parts as a reminder of what not to do. I hold on to broken parts as a reminder of things I've screwed up. You know, they're painful to look at, but most of these are my mistakes. And so, I don't want to dwell on that anymore. What I want to do is autograph this stuff and mail it to you. Because I have enough broken Hemi parts, blower belts, Cadillac parts, all kinds of things laying around here that I feel like probably 50 of you could win in this sweepstakes. At least. Like, the last sweepstakes I've done, car giveaways, BP manufacturing tool cards, those kind of things were awesome and lots of people were happy, but I want to make even more people happy. And because I've broken the Hemi and Blasphemi so many times, I feel like this is the way. For example, you want to autograph Blasphemi piston that's caved in the dome? I got you. You want a connecting rod and a piston that's caved in the dome? I got you. You want the back half of my transmission that I broke in half at the starting line of Alabama Dragway in spectacular fashion? Got you. Clutch disc? Oh yeah, we got plenty of those. Oh my God. How about a blower belt? This one made 1,007 horsepower at the tires in 2023 at Harrell Engine and Dyno. A couple of these ran drag week. We've got, this is the Dennis Taylor front end portion we cut out to fit the injector through the hood that is on the car right now. We have so much stuff. And it could be yours. All you've got to do is go to fsmgarage.com right now and buy something. Anything. I don't care if it's a sticker pack. I'll sign everything. I'll mail you everything. And you don't want to buy something? Don't buy anything. Just mail in a postcard and give me your info so I can contact you if you've won. It's that simple. It's really that simple. And I want all of this stuff out of my life because we're focused on the future. And that future is going fast, surviving drag and drives, and having a lot of fun. And it's also going to clear up a whole lot of shop space because this is just the beginning of the stuff I have laying here. Legit. I'm going to photograph it, autograph it, put it on the website, go there now. It could be yours. Good luck. Yeah, so it'll have one shiny part on it.
I was wondering, this arm has a stop on it, that one doesn't.
Yeah, we're not drag racing, so I don't care about the stop. We want all the roost.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then we'll just drive by feel. There's no trim indicator on this boat to tell you, without looking backwards, how high the nozzle angle is. You just kind of got to look over your shoulder and go, that looks about good. So for reference, like about a 2-foot tall roost above the waterline of the boat, that's about the best angle for this thing to go fast. Any point past that, you're bending the water up and forcing the transom of the boat into the water, and you can actually feel the boat slow down. Like if you're just cruising along and you shoot a big old roost, you can feel the boat slow down, and then you can see it on the GPS. And the moment you put the nozzle a little straighter and you're thrusting this way instead of this way, the boat goes faster. And yeah, we don't have a trim indicator, but we can figure it out.
They have them for these, but 99% of the time they don't work.
Yeah, well, with the EFI, I mean, there's things we could do. You know, there are waterproof travel sensors that I could put on there and run some wires in the boat, and I don't care enough to do it. I really don't.
No.
We'll just look over our shoulders. Can I have those new Teflon washers, please?
Oh no. Can we put a little grease on this one just to keep it in there?
That was a good one.
Do we want the bushings out of the way, huh? I think so. There you go. That's a little smaller. Get it?
Mm-hmm. Okay, now that should pivot side to side just fine. Very nice. Very nice. All right. Now we hook up steering and air. Okay, can you get the countersink bit?
Do what?
Countersink bit?
I didn't hear you.
The countersink bit.
Oh.
And can I have the vacuum? Pretty please.
The fit?
Oh yeah.
Nice. Before you put that on, you need to put the steering cable on, yeah.
Alright, give me go. Nice, no go. Alright, give me little roost. Alright. Give me a big roost. Boom. Alright, hold on. Let me check this. Yeah. Close, but still clears. Awesome. Yeah, we can check the loader in the boat. make sure it's not cracked after 2 years, and go test. Awesome.
We need to put a charger on this boat.
We're gonna reverse now.
Definitely has a rooster tail now. Before it was just a little dinky thing, right a couple feet off the water. Got a big old rooster tail now.
It's great.
Before it was only like this high.
Yeah, it's so much more fun. Because now it's super sketchy. When the roost is all the way up and you start getting in the throttle, the whole boat comes out of the water.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You don't feel it nose over when it's all the way up?
Oh yeah, as soon as you get up harder than like 3 feet, you can feel the boat slow down.
Oh yeah.
But reverse rules. Thank you, Places Burger. I mean, I paid for it, but thank you. Thank you for making reverse for my jet boat. You guys want to go for a ride?
Yeah, I do.
You were rolling when I roosted the dock.
Well, I did, but the camera went down and I was running away.
So you were rolling.
I was.
Okay, good. All right, I'll back up to the dock.
Yeah, I don't trust you.
I'm not just like just back.
Trade back.
No backsies?
You didn't tell me it didn't have a sun visor. That kind of ruins the deal for me.
Gotta be honest, my attention span's pretty short. It's about the size of a carrot. I didn't know there was no sun visor in there. There is a horn though.
The horn works fantastic. That I am impressed.
All right, everybody. Derek's in the house today. He came to finally pick up. Not finally. He hasn't been here that long. But we traded his 40 Chevy for my 53 Chevy truck a while ago. And he finally came to get it. And he just happened to show up right after we put a bigger rooster tail on Wifey's jet boat. And so we took him out in it. Here's that footage. tunnel bottom, right?
Yeah.
So they don't turn real good at all, but they run over choppy water.
I was noticing that, like I was trying to hit them like a big V bottom boat. You don't really have to,
No,
actually.
It floats right over
just
it.
goes
Yeah.
right over the top of it.
Yeah. Definitely a different experience in stern drive. It's like you got to be more proactive than reactive, if that makes sense. I don't know.
Well, and the thrust is what turns it. So if you have the wheel turned this way and you hit the throttle, it's going to go even harder that way. So it basically needs to be going straight when you go wide open. Otherwise, it's going to want to go whatever direction the wheel's turned, you know?
Yeah.
But it's super fun.
Dude, this thing pulls hard for a
Does,
boat.
doesn't it? For a jet boat too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
One day we'll get you a helmet and a vest, and then you just come out here by yourself and just mat it just once, dude. The acceleration is so fun, dude.
I don't know if I should, because then I'll be building something like this, probably.
Right?
Hey, we need more jet boats in this world.
By Skip Garage, jet boat.
Yeah, I don't
Needs
know.
to happen.
That's why I turned it off. I'm like, I gotta stop driving this. I'm gonna end up with one of these.
Then I'll drive us back then.
That was great, man. Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
Feel how hot the seat gets?
You know what's funny is
Yeah.
when Cletus drove my jet boat, kind of the same thing. He didn't go out and get one.
You didn't?
My plan never worked.
Oh,
I keep
yeah.
trying to, like, there's only one other jet boat on this entire lake, and I don't know the guy. I've just seen it once. They're not here, and I need more. Not for me. I just need other people about.
Well, he did go get a mini jet boat though.
I'm trying to start a gang.
If you find one for like $2,860,
28. That's a specific number. Okay.
that's my budget. That's
There's
what I
our
got.
goal: $2,860, no motors.
Yeah, I'll bring the motor.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna start shopping right now.
Yeah.
Great.
You're so lucky. Now we're back, and he's gonna drive this 260 miles back to his house. I have no doubt you're not gonna make it. I mean, you are gonna make it.
Yes, we'll go with that.
Yes.
We'll figure it out. Or I'm going to trade on the way. It's yet to be determined.
I mean, respect. Yes, trade on the way. Oh, dude, we gotta look at that email.
Oh, that's right.
There's a guy that has a Trans Am that wanted to trade for this. So right after I put up the 40 Chevy, I said, what do you guys got? This guy with a really nice red Trans Am emailed me and said, I want to trade. But he didn't realize I had already traded the 53 to Derek for the 40. He wants Derek's truck now. He didn't want the 40. So I'm going to pass this dude's email on to Derek, and Derek may end up with a Trans Am. So, or he'll end up driving this all the way home and definitely making it, because this thing's a peach. A peach. Ah, she's a beaut. I can barely see the top of his head. I can barely see the top of your head. You're a giant. He'll make it. It's just gonna take him a long time at 50 miles an hour to get there. See, horn works. Puts a smile on your face. Thanks, dude.
Don't get the mailbox. Oh!
My wife's Italian. She'll kill you.
I remember my first manual truck. Let's turn the AC on, Mike.
You're welcome. Who's Mike?
There's a good old truck, dude.
It is.
That is like
There she goes.